Hey everybody, it's Marshall Monk here, and this is going to be my Gotham Season 3 Episode 16 review. There's not a lot to talk about in this episode just because this was a smaller episode in my opinion. It was more like a filler episode, but it wasn't too much of one. You know, it's not like, oh darn, this is such a filler episode. It has those qualities to it, but I really feel like this is good setup to what's about to come in the next episode. I haven't watched the next episode yet. I've been kind of behind on a lot of stuff, so I'm catching up as quick as I possibly can, if you can believe it. But anyway, let's get to the episode. So, wasn't my favorite episode of the season by far, because we've had some really good episodes this season. This season's been really well done. But I feel like this episode was really well to set up the rest of the Court of Owls storyline that's going on. Gordon is now he's going inside the Court of Owls. They're going with this whole thing where he finds out in this episode, I believe this was his episode, that there's this weapon that's in Gotham that the court has that's related to Indian Hill that Barbara finds in a warehouse. And we'll talk about Barbara in a second. But Jim's Uncle Frank, has no idea what this weapon is, supposedly. I don't know, maybe he's a bad guy. I have no idea. It's really hard to tell at this point, but I really feel like he might be on Jim's side after all, even though it just seems like they're running around in circles at this point. But I do feel like there is truth to the weapon, that there is a weapon somewhere. I don't know if it was in that Indian Hill box or if that was part of it. Who knows? But I think there's a weapon. But anyway, they go with this whole storyline that Gordon has killed his uncle, that Gordon's killed Frank, and that's what gets him into the Court of Owls. This is interesting. I do like this. I like the Court of Owls storyline a lot. I do think that it's so fun that it ties into Indian Hill. It ties into all the metahumans running around. I think it's fantastic, and I think this is going to lead up to a huge season finale. I'm hoping, because it just sounds like it's going to be really exciting to watch. I think it's going to be great, and I love the court. Also, Talon made an appearance this episode too, so that was cool. Well, a Talon. I don't know if it was like the Talon from the comics, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, to Bruce, I think this is Ra's al Ghul. Now, we know that Ra's was casted, actually, like, not that long ago. I think it was during Gotham's break, that Ra's al Ghul was casted. So I think this is Ra's al Ghul. I don't know if this is the actor that was casted as him, but Ra's has been confirmed for the show. So I think that he's really wise. I think he's really cool. I like that they're setting up the whole Bruce training thing. I don't know. I think it might be a little too early for it though, but I do like what they're using. I don't like the timing, but I like what they're using. I like what they're providing us with. So that storyline, you know, I think it's really interesting. I'm excited for the rest of it. Barbara was featured in this episode too. I really love how I think that they're really making their own version of Harley Quinn here. I know in the past, Aaron Richards has been like, oh, no way, this isn't Harley Quinn. But I feel like this is Barbara Quinn at this point. And I really do like what they're doing with this character. One thing I like about Gotham is that you really do see that they change a lot with the characters they use. They change a lot about them and their backstories from the comics, but every change they've made so far has been a really good change. And so when Talon busted in, I was like, oh, it's like Talon meets Harley Quinn, so I loved it. I thought it was great. And then also another character that's been changed up quite a bit is Poison Ivy. I really liked what they did with her here. Now, Poison Ivy's always been known as a very sexy character, and I saw her being a sexy character in the past when Selena saw her in the Gotham City Sirens nightclub. I was like, she actually kind of, when she was hanging out with that old dude, I was like, she's a sexy character. But here, she's very flirty, she's also very bubbly, and she's very, I would say, friendly. I guess it's because of the little girl trapped in, like, the big girl body. I guess that's what's really making her like this. But I like the change here. I think it's really interesting. Because, you know, Barbara's not a sexy character, but she has, I guess, some sort of classy sexiness to her. So it makes sense to make Ivy different. I really like what they're doing with Ivy. Although, I don't know, because the cutesy part of Ivy is what Harley Quinn started out with in the animated series with Bruce Timm and Paul Dini. So I don't know how I feel about them making that change. But they've explained that Poison Ivy and the Penguin are going to start a metahuman army. So look out for that in the next episode. I know Mr. Freeze is supposed to return in the next episode. Oh, I'm excited. But what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. Don't forget to scream out to the comments below. And don't forget to share this down below. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys later for some more videos. Bye-bye and have a wonderful day.